Hello wonders of thinkers, welcome to our Redstone tutorial. This is a type of item sorter that will kind of decide how many items pass through before it basically submits that certain amount. So say I have to charge for 30 diamonds for say an item or a privilege in a server, then this basically would be able to do that, and it's adjustable to whatever amount you want it to be. So if you want it to be 5 diamonds or 10 diamonds or 26 or even 72, it's all adjustable to whatever you need to do. So in this case I've made 30 diamonds, and when it all powers up it will basically start up a system right over here by lighting this up. Go for it now please. Okay, start up the system, and then yeah, it would just basically pass everything back down and stop on time to leave one more diamond in here so that you don't accidentally have someone go and putting in a stone block or something like that because they can get away with it or something. So you want it to always have one of that item that you want to keep. So let's crack right on with it. So first things first, start off with the 2 hoppers here. So point that one into this block here, or whichever block it's going into. It doesn't really matter because it will still pass downwards, and put a comparator on top of that one, and then another hopper pointing into the comparator. Then place a torch underneath this block here so that you can stop this collecting anything from the other hopper up above it. And then hopefully that means everything should be uncollectible until it fills up a certain amount. Go along 3 spaces for this specific amount anyway. You can adjust it, but the more you want to collect, the more space you're going to take out. For this instance, it's going to take out 3 spaces. Then have a piston take a point in this direction here and a redstone block, and then another piston here. Oh, try that again. Right there. And then we'll want another hopper clock going right here, so put 2 hoppers here and here. Then if you want to do 30 diamonds, for this instance we'll do 30 diamonds, and then if you want to adjust it we can talk about that straight after that. But for this instance 15 is what's going to go in here, so whatever amount you want to put in here needs to be half of whatever you want to collect. So if I want to collect 30 diamonds, I'm going to want to put 15 items in here because it's going to take 15 ticks to go into there, and then 15 ticks for it to come back out. Or actually it should be 29 ticks I think altogether, actually. That will take up the kind of process, but we'll get to that in a minute. Then have a comparator point off of this here, and then a block here, and then a repeater right here, and then have a redstone torch point here, and that should do that. So let me just give you a moment to have a look at that. Okay, then we want to point off another comparator coming off of here, and this is to tell us that this one started the action here. That one's just to basically start it off when it's ready. So have another block point into the comparator point into this block here, and then a redstone dust here, and then another block, and then I always do that, I need to stop doing that. Then we actually want this block to be an observer, because this is very important if you need to do an an even number of items to collect. Put a repeater coming off of it, and then you probably want to specifically make sure that this is a different block so that's noteworthy, but make this block your special block for adjustments basically, and put so I'll swap over back to that one, and then back to that. So put a redstone dust there, repeater, make that 2 ticks pointing up into this block, and then another block here with redstone dust following around, and then just finish it up over to here, and that's all ready. For this one, put the redstone dust on this block. Okay, and that should be it. So with this one, because of hoppers, the way they work, you'll want, how many is it that it wants? It wants 15, 16, 46. So 46 items needs to be in this hopper before it basically lights up over here to activate this system. So right here, right now, we have 16 in here. So when we put 30 diamonds in, this will basically start. So hopefully this should be perfectly working, and let's just make sure. So we've just heard it go in reverse, and this should stop back on 1 when it's ready. Perfect. So that is basically it. So if you want to just take this in, I'll give you one angle here and one angle over here and an angle from above if you need one, and behind it just in case. So getting onto the idea, if you want to change the price of things, then you need to do a small minor adjustment. So whatever price you put in here, so if you want it to be say 20 diamonds, then it needs to be half the amount in here. So if you want 20, then we need 10 in here. Okay, then we need to adjust this as well. So it takes 46 for it to hit this, but we need an extra diamond in here as well to kind of hide, like contain that spot so that nothing else can be put in. So in this case, we're going to set it so that it's 46. So you need 47 altogether. So we want to do, so we want it to be, sorry, you want it to be 20 diamonds in there, so 21 in there altogether, and we need it to hit 47. So 21 plus 15 is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, because we don't want it to do any silly stuff, and that should stop on 20. Okay, so as long as that's 47 when it hits the main total, that should be ready, and that just needs to be half. Now if you want it to be an odd number, say 15 diamonds, turn this off, but got to also take into account what number needs to go in here. So 15 diamonds, we just need to go one up from it, so it needs to be 16. So 15 diamonds, so what would be one up from there? 16, so half of that is 8. So put 8 in there, the tick is off, and then we need to account again. So we need 47, so we got 26, and we need it to be 15 diamonds. So 47 take away 47 take away 15 is 32. Okay, that should be right. I hope I'm right. I hope I can math. And then 15 diamonds in. This is where I go wrong, isn't it? No, perfect. That's exactly it. So this is your odd number thing. So if you want it to be an odd number, turn it off. If you want it to be an even number, put some redstone dust underneath it. So I hope that has helped for any shops that you want to build in the future and in the current. So yeah, I hope this really helps. So if you enjoyed this episode of Redstone Tutorials, then maybe smash that like button for me, because that would really be cool. Anyway, thank you.